David, love and freedom to you all. I'm in Hyde Park. It is Saturday the 7th of September 2024 and I got my friend Ed here.
Hi there.
Hello Ed. Good to see you Ed. All the way from Somerset. Is that right Ed?
That's right.
Yes. Nice to see you Ed. Ed's got a placard as well, a banner, which is under a black bag at the moment. It's very discreet. We will be seeing that very shortly. We are here for a rally stroke march for freedom. There's actually lots of reasons why we're here today. Partly is because we want truth in the media, we want honesty, we're tired of all the lies, all the distractions, and we want truth, justice and peace for all humankind. That's why we're here today. Now, some of you at home may watch this footage of a demonstration on the news. Chances are you won't find it on the news because the news are too focused on the pro-Palestinian demo and various other demos. They're not interested in our demo because we are promoting unity and love and truth. And those are the things the beings don't want. They don't want truth, they don't want unity, and they don't want love. They want division and conflict. Because by dividing us, they can control us. And they can turn us all against each other, which is what they want.
You're paralyzed, breathe your disguise. You feed on the lies that they tell you. Gotta break away from the numbing pain.
So don't get sucked into our lot's better than your lots and no. It's all very boring and tedious. We know what they're up to, and we're here to unite and call for truth, real truth in the media. So yes, see how we get on today, and I'm going to film a bit of footage. Here we go.
Right, who wants leaflets?
Yes, I'll take some. Reject the Great Resets. We've got Nacho here, handing out leaflets. I've got Local Experimentalist on my right here. Check out his channel on YouTube. What other platforms?
As well, innit?
Yes, I have. Yes, indeed. Thank you. I'll take some. Nacho, how you doing? You alright? Yeah, how are you? Good to see you, man.
Bro. Nice to see you,
lovely to see you. Yeah, you too. Lovely interview on Resistance GB.
Thank you,
awesome.
man.
Yeah, respect. It's lovely you keep going with these things. It's amazing. Yeah, got no choice. Well said. Okay, it's got some leaflets from Nacho. Top 5 threats facing you. What are the top 5 threats facing you? Let's look at the leaflets. Will you allow this to be your future? The Great Reset, number 1. Social credit system, number 2. Mainstream media, number 3. Lying mainstream media. Sorry, Mariana Spring, do apologise, I know you don't like that. Net zero and medical fraud, i.e. Convid and the testing for a virus that doesn't exist.
England's chief medical officer says choose wisely who you mix with before Christmas.
I really think people should be prioritising those things and only those things that really matter to them, because otherwise the risk of someone getting infected at something that doesn't really matter to them and then not being able to do the things that do matter to them obviously goes up. I don't think you need to be a doctor to think that. I think that's what most people are very sensibly calculating, and that seems to me a sensible approach, personally.
That's why you'll always find him in the kitchen at parties. You will always find him in the kitchen at parties.
He's a big man. You're a liar. You're a liar. Man, he's a liar. He's a liar. You're a liar. You lie about the COVID-19 cases, man. Come on, man. Stop lying to the TV, man. Liar.
It's up to you. You're welcome to have it. Keep it as a souvenir.
No, it's yours. And everybody else is dead. Well, I mean, if you want to inject it with your poison.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you all. Thank you. Thank you.
How was it nice to meet us? You're committing crimes against humanity, Christopher Whitty. I work for the University Hospitals Plymouth and you're killing people. Thank you. Take that to Christopher Whitty. Put your hand on me again, or I will make a citizen's arrest. That's a common assault.
Okay, and we've got Justice for COVID Crimes banner here.
Yes.
Yes, and we've got Ed here. Ed away from Yeovil. Respect to you, Ed there. Ed, yes, why are you here today, Ed?
Because I would like to see justice for COVID crimes, not the fake COVID inquiry whitewash, which hasn't addressed any of the difficult issues around COVID, such as why was the population deprived of its liberty over an illness that 99.9% of people survive from, if they even caught a virus. I personally don't believe there was a virus. I'm now of the Stefan Lanka School of Virology, which is that viruses don't spread disease, certainly not respiratory disease. There's no evidence for it. So why was all these crimes committed? It's obviously to usher in the Great Reset, which is what Iggs and co are concerned about. So their protest today is to raise awareness of the Agenda 2030 World Economic Forum, which the COVID was the first phase in.
This whole COVID madness, this so-called pandemic, it was just a test balloon, a gigantic test balloon. Well, for what, you ask? Well, to see how far they could go, to see what exactly they would have to do to get free individuals in a free and democratic society to consent to being forced into compliance. That's what they were trying to establish. That's what they were trying to figure out. And they have figured it out. Trust me, they are much smarter now. The goal ultimately is to transform our free and democratic societies, into totalitarian societies. Their goal is to strip each and every one of us of our fundamental rights of freedom, democracy, the rule of law. They want to get rid of all of this. This whole COVID thing had never anything to do with public health. It never had anything to do with breaking waves. It always had to do with breaking people in order to make us a part of a mindless, malleable mass, which they can totally control, and we will be completely dependent upon this globalitarian elite. So I'm really imploring the people and all the peoples around the world, for God's sake, stop giving your democratically elected governments the benefit of the doubt. They are not deserving of that. They are not. Stop rationalizing whatever your government is doing. Stop rationalizing and come up with some good intentions. They have no good intentions. Never. As I said before, in the entire history of mankind, there has never been a political elite concerned about the well-being of regular people. And it isn't any different now. Why should it? Stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. Because I can tell you, you cannot comply your way out of a tyranny. It is impossible. Trying to do so, you will only feed a gigantic alligator in the hopes of being eaten last. But guess what? Your turn will come, and then you will be the one swallowed up. I also have to ask the people, end your silence. Speak up. For God's sake, stop complying. Start rebelling. They're out to get you if you do not resist.
So I'm keen to see justice. You know, that these things, all these crimes that were committed, gross negligent manslaughter, medical malpractice, my Dazzleland murders, perverting the course of justice. That's what Baroness Hallett has done, really, and that's what Cressida Dick did. And all the police officers who refused to look at Mark Sexton's evidence perverted the course of justice. If all these crimes are reported and not only that, actually tried in a court, then it will stop Agenda 2030 in its tracks, because people will see what the ulterior motive was, you know, why these crimes were committed. So that's my big issue. You know, it's a bit like going through the Holocaust and then just saying, oh well, there was a Holocaust, let's just carry on. You know, in other words, if you did that, then the Nazis could continue their rise to power, and that's where we're at now. We've got to stop and say, hang on, there's just been a Holocaust. You know, millions of people killed by lethal injections. We can't just say that, pretend that didn't happen. Otherwise, they'll just carry on with the next assault on humanity. Yeah. So for me, that's the big issue.
Good points.
Yeah.
And Ed, on that note, do you feel the media are going to try and push another pandemic lockdown in the future? Because I know they've been talking about the risks of bird flu. Some birds behind you. Watch out for the bird flu.
Yeah.
Pigeons.
Close the door, they're coming in the window. Close the door, they're running up the stairs. Close the door, they're hanging on the ceiling. Those are everywhere. And so I yelled to everyone, you'd better get inside. Close the door.
Oh yeah, before I go on to that, I just wanted to draw attention to this website, grandjury.net, which is where Rainer Fulmich interviewed, you know, leading anti-COVID witnesses from around the world, like Mike Eden and others. And there's also a Portuguese judge who was involved in that. So they call it the court of public opinion. All the evidence is there for people to come to their own minds about the crimes. So, but will they try it again? Yeah, I mean, that's another reason to try them, isn't it? Put them on trial to stop them doing it again. So yeah, otherwise they will try it again. Yeah, it's just human nature. Or well, I don't think they're human. You know, behind what there's, I don't think it's a human force behind it. But you know, if humanity doesn't hold them to account, then they'll just carry on, you know, doing it again.
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah. And do you think we're going to have many people here today? Because I know we've this is a new chapter in freedom.
Yes.
Movements. I don't know how to word it really, but do you feel there's going to be many people here today?
No, not many, unfortunately.
No. We'll wait and see.
I was at the Parliament Square one on Wednesday, and there weren't many there either. So, no, but it's the point is, if this goes out on social media to show people that it is still worth, you know. People are still coming up to London, so you can come up next time. Yeah. You know, when bigger numbers might be needed, because if the tyranny gets greater, then that's when we need more numbers. You know. So, yeah.
Thank you very much, Ed. Thank
All
you
right.
for being here today.
Okay.
All the way from Somerset.
Yes.
Ed from Somerset. Yeah. Well done, man. WTF is going on here. Check him out on YouTube. Okay. And I got my friends here. This is Heart Nation. All right. Yes. we've got Cheyenne, we've got Shuba, and we've got Dilly. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Good vibe here in Marble Arch. It's Marble Arch. Always get Marble Arch and Hyde Park Corner confused. Why are you guys here today? What is going on?
There's a lot going on, and we thought it was important to come and have our presence here because it seems like I don't want to swear, but the fuckeries are amping up again. And it wouldn't surprise me if this autumn, which seems like it's already started, there's going to be a number of illnesses being shown on TV, which actually could possibly be something other than what they're saying. And I think it's important for us to come and bring some truth to what's happening. We're probably going to do a video soon, a Heart Nation video soon, because I think it's about time that we resurrected ourselves, despite being banned ridiculously and shadow banned so much on YouTube. We have set up something on Rumble, but you know, when so much of your work gets buried like that, you think, what's the point? Why spend all that time and energy to do it in the first place? And that's what they want, I know, but life gets in the way. So we're going to try and resurrect it and do some more work this year.
Excellent, that's good, that's good. So do you feel, how do you feel about Rumble, Shuba? Do you feel you're getting the same kind of attention on Rumble as you guys had on YouTube, or do you find it's a bit quieter on there?
Oh, it's quiet.
Yeah.
But, you know, at least stuff's getting out there, and you don't get censored as much, so you just got to do what you can in these times. And, you know, the truth runs marathons. No, the truth runs marathons, as they say.
Very true.
So, yes, the truth will come out in whichever way it's meant to.
That's true. And do you feel being here today is going to make a difference? Because we seem a little bit light on numbers so far. It's almost 1 o'clock and it seems a bit quiet so far. Do you feel there's the same appetite for this at the moment, or do you feel people have taken their eye off the ball?
I think people probably have become a little bit complacent, which is understandable because life is sort of back to normal, or what we thought was normal.
I think it's normal.
But I think it will start to build up again. This is just the first one in a long time.
Well, I think once the tyrannical rules come into force, then I think people are going to be like, don't like this, don't like how this feels, so they're going to come in, we're going to protest again. But I think until they feel the pinch, people are not as proactive to actually put themselves out there, because even a lot of people out there know what's happening, but they don't want to put themselves out there because they just can't be bothered. They've got things more, life just gets in the way. But the truth of the matter is, it's so bloody important now to prevent this from coming to a standstill. Because if it comes to a standstill, then we try and start, we have to develop momentum all over again.
We have to deal with the anti-vax campaigns because they will cost lives. And if we need to pass emergency legislation to deal with them, I'd be quite prepared to work with the government on that. We could pass it in a couple of days in Parliament. And the sooner we do that, frankly, the better, because for many NHS staff, it is really distressing. They're under huge pressure, and it's been building over the last few weeks and months. They're all doing their level best. They're all seeing that it's getting very, very difficult, and to come out and to have to confront that or even hear that is against the national interest. And if we need legislation, I'll sit down with Boris Johnson. We can draft it. We can pass it very, very quickly, because that misinformation will cost lives. We need as many people vaccinated as possible. We all need to give people confidence to be vaccinated as part of the programme. It is also dealing with this misinformation.
It's really disappointing that the numbers are so small here, to be honest. So,
oh, that's nice. Yeah,
Nacho.
Okay, so how you doing? Okay.
Nacho here. Resurrected the freedom movement. Yes. And Cheyenne. How are you? How are you doing yourself?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Good?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to come here, you know, to protest, you know, I think this time is about Agenda 2030. I think, because the last 2-3 years we haven't been, there hasn't been any like major protests, but I think that the fight will still go on. There's still a lot of things to protest about, you know, the way the state of this country and the world is going. There's a lot more, there's a lot of things that I'm really unhappy about.
Thank you. And do you feel a lot of people know what Agenda 2030 is about, Cheyenne? Because I'm not hearing much about it in the media.
Well, the thing is, I think it's only a few of us, the ones who are really digging deep. It's true, the ones who are really digging deep. But a lot of people, they have the potential, they can, but they're very complacent. And possibly wish to remain ignorant. You know, hence the term ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, very true. It's bliss until it becomes a problem. Thank you, Cheyenne. Great.
Information, spreading the truth, and trying to alert humanity about the danger that is upon us. We do it with love and grace. So people, come and get some leaflets. We've got some very thorough, well-compiled leaflets that we're going to distribute along the day. We're going to focus on marching through the streets and distributing information. So please come and get some leaflets to hand out during the day. We're going to put some music on in a second, and we'll get marching in about half an hour or so. Thank you for coming. Let's stand up!
There's Resistance GB filming. Check out his channel on Odyssey and also on YouTube. Yes. Okay, it's got a modest crowd so far, but it's not about numbers, it's about energy. Energy and love. Yes. Oh, and there's my friend Orlando. Orlando's signing out leaflets. Yeah. And there's Piers Corbyn over there. Piers Corbyn's a regular. Check him out on Let the UK Live. It was also Piers Corbyn for mayor. I'm not quite sure if that's valid as much now.
Did he do well? Did he do so very, did he do so very well?
That high energy, guys. High energy.
We are the people, we are the power, we are the 99%. We will be marching, we'll have a long march planned today. Marching for a couple of hours just to warn you guys. Please come and get your leaflets.
Okay, got my friend Serena. And got Joe here.
Who the hell is this guy?
Love it, love it. Oh, she's got a ukulele. Amazing.
Dado came out.
Yes, I know. Dado for freedom. Try not to hit Cuthbert. Yes, ukulele. Your ukulele's gone a long way with you, isn't it, Joe? You've come a long way, Joe. Well done, you. Still keep going.
Me and David met. When did we meet?
September 2020.
2020. God, it would be, wouldn't it? Stand up!
Stand up!
Yeah!
Take your mask off!
Hey, what a...
Brothers and sisters!
Fantastic. That's where we met, it's also where we met Arena here. Arena and Joe and me met in the same place on the same demo. And we've been friends ever since. 4 years.
I was telling someone this story the other day that I actually called David, apart from Pisces dog.
That's me, Pisces dog.
Yes, I called him Butterfly because when we used to come down here and everyone had their masks on, sitting outside restaurants, I'd go up and say, take your fucking mask off. And David would go, look, we love you.
That's right, yeah.
So I say, throw butterflies.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, it's been a long time, isn't it? I mean, it's has been 4 years. Oh yes, freedom. Joe's freedom tattoo. Yes, indeed. Yes. And Joe's still going strong. They can't keep us away, can they, Joe? And Cuthbert here. Yes, Cuthbert's a regular as well. Cuthbert's been on loads. Oh yes, oh yes. Well, definitely. Oh yes, yes, indeed. Oh yes, Hazel there as well. Gosh, lots of familiar faces.
And I will say to them what you want is to make on the t-shirt with an extra exclamation mark. Resist! Defy! Do not comply! Resist! Defy! Do not comply! Resist! Defy! Do not comply! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, look at these. Check out the badges. Love and freedom. Yes, indeed. Oh, what's that one there? No farmers, no food. And I love CO2. Cash is got to lose it. And is it true, or was it on the BBC? That's very good. Excellent. Nice one.
We were talking about you earlier.
Justice for Covercrams. Ed's on the move. Oh, not far right. Just right so far. I like it. Good message. So I'm doing this video because I don't know how to say this. I'm doing this video because I think I might. God, I can't believe this is crazy. It's crazy. I think I've been radicalised. Yeah, I said it. I think I've been radicalised. There's a group of freedom warriors, and I feel they're just wanting to promote love and freedom and honesty in the media, but I don't know. It's just crazy. Why would anybody want truth and honesty in the media? Okay, so there's not many of us, but it's about energy, guys. It's Matt in a hat. Check out Matt in a hat.
Stay safe.
Stay safe, very well said.
Do we have any
Love and freedom, mate. Love and freedom, sir. Bless you. Check out Matt in a hat. Matt in a hat there. Joe's on fire with a
Reject the Great Reset! Reject the Great Reset! Reject the Great Reset!
check out Be the Free, check out his videos. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah.
Okay, let's not go, let's not get run over.
I'll go,
guys. You can really trust me as a leader, it's okay.
Check out Louis Errington on YouTube. That's Errington. Good to see you, Louis. Thank you.
For some reason my microphone's not connecting.
Oh no! Oh, sorry to see that, man. There's Andy there! Andy's a regular. And there's Cuthbert. Alright, yeah. Say no to the new order. You're the guilty. You're the guilty. And on the other side it says BBC and Google are not going to tell you the truth. Research, awaken and share. Do your research. Wake up and empower others. Save the children. Say no to the mRNA jabs. So Piers is on his way to the pro-Palestinian demo to bring his own message.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. And he's got Nick with him as well here. Yes, indeed.
It's the message of the movement, which is the message I need to get across.
Yes.
You see,
right.
Gaza is in the front line of the fight back against the World Economic Forum and the Great Reset. So that's why we should be supporting that fight back. If they win and Israel's defeated, that could be the end of the Great Reset. Walking around the streets here on side issues, well, they're all issues, but really today we ought to be, as much as we can, getting a message into the Palestine activists to get them to stop the injection of children with the fake polio vaccine, which is going to kill them.
Right. So this is all part of keeping these kids safe and looking after them, as they say.
Very much.
We're looking after the kids of Palestine by injecting them with some dodgy jabs, which is yes. Okay.
If you home in on that bit about it,
yes.
People can read everything on here. You'll find it very instructive, and you can join up with some of those links.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, there's the book, What Really Makes You Ill, by Dawn Lester and David Parker. very, very effective book. Page 51 goes all about poverty.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Resist, defy, do not comply.
Do not
Indeed.
comply.
Yes. Keep going everybody, keep going. And what's your name yourself? Shah. Shah. Hello Shah, I'm David. Hi there. Yes, a great banner here for Shah here as well. Israel must cease subverting UK politics. Yes, Tommy Robinson, Nigel Farage, Seville Starmer. Yeah.
I've been a Labour voter my entire life. You have failed to be the opposition. You have failed to ask whether lockdown was
there's
functioning.
a car just behind. Can we just...
Do you understand?
Can we go on in?
Thousands of people have died because you have failed to do your job and ask the real questions. Well, I am telling you now, and I hope this goes out, you have failed this country. That man is not allowed in my pub. Get out of my pub! Go on. Get out of my pub!
Well, I wish you all well with what you're doing.
Thank you.
Piers is going to take it to the Palestine demo, a different approach. One more thing, you mentioned it's all getting split up earlier, Piers. I don't want to hold you up, by the way.
It's all right.
You mentioned the demo being split up in different directions.
Well, I think it'd be better to hold our own demo as part of the Palestine demo and get our message across to all those activists there who are being misguided deliberately by the Socialist Workers' Party, who oppose us raising the World Economic Forum. They say that as a conspiracy theory. Well, we know the difference between conspiracy theory and truth is about 6 months. So, you know, if we can get the message across, they'll be on our side. But if they prevent us, then if they try to, we can't.
Very true indeed. Okay. Well, united we stand, divided we fall. Yes, indeed. Well said, everybody. Have a good day. Exactly. Resist, defy, do not comply. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's my one. Cheers. Have a good day, everybody. Take care of yourselves, guys.
If you understand, or if you don't, if you believe, or if you doubt, there's a universal justice, and the eyes of truth are always watching you.
Just a quick message to say, basically I love making these videos, I love sharing them with you all, and I love to spread love and freedom. But as you can imagine, every video takes a long time to make, lots of unsociable hours of my day spent editing them and uploading them. So if anybody would like to give a donation towards the cost of making my video, that'd be amazing. To help keep the videos going. Do click on the link below. There's a link below this video if you want to make a little donation towards the love and freedom and the work I'm doing. It'd be so much appreciated. Take care of yourselves, keep strong and keep loving. Bye for now.